baby. I'm gonna butter your bread.
We're just having a bit of Garden Terror on Garden Terror action here. We got some more of this Garden Terror on Garden Terror action, so if you're into that, there's a lot of it going on this match.
If you only knew the power of the dark side. Don't make me destroy you. If you only knew the power of the dark side.
Pop out of a wolf and attack. Hello and welcome to the Daily Rotation, a video series where I go over the free weekly heroes in Blizzard's Heroes of the Storm, and today we will be going over the melee support, Rehgar. Rehgar is a top-tier support right now. He is very highly sought after in Hero League, and for good reason. He's a very strong support, and he also excels at doing a pretty good amount of damage and staying alive. Just to give you guys a little bit of a heads up, I have not played a ton of Rehgar, and if any of you are wondering why I'm not getting out videos every single day of each weekly hero, the reason for that is I have noticed that when I started making these videos that I felt very confident in my play in this game, very skilled and very comfortable with the heroes I played, and as I have made these videos I have had to kind of put most of my attention on making the videos, editing them, trying to get a good game that's enjoyable and fun to watch. And it's caused me to have a lot of oversight. There's been a lot of games and videos that I go back and watch and I realize, oh man, why didn't I do that? Oh yeah, that's right, because I'm paying so much attention to making videos, and this is very new to me. So that's just kind of a little heads up warning to you guys. I am going to try to get some more of these out, but I also am going to take a little bit of time just to play and focus on staying current with the heroes, because with the latest patch, a lot of things changed. A lot of players have new techniques, new ways to defend and to push harder and win. So I'm going to try to take a little bit more time to play so that I can give you guys better play as well as entertaining videos, because I feel like I've kind of fallen back and I've just had to try to be as entertaining as possible and make it as enjoyable as possible, but the play could certainly be better, and that's something that I hope to be able to show you guys in the future. But you know, let me know what you think. If you guys don't mind the occasional screw-ups and missteps, then that's just fine with me, but it'll only get better, right? Let's go over his talents real quick, and then we will jump into a match with our buddy Rehgar here. Look at those pecs, though. Man, this dude is beefed up. Alright, sorry, getting distracted. His Q ability is Chain Heal. It creates a healing wave that jumps between allies. It basically, you know, it's not a huge heal, but if you are around a few allies that need the heal, the total heal is actually pretty significant as you're healing multiple allies. And then his W ability is the Lightning Shield. This is a very important talent to him, as far as, for me at least, as far as how I know how to play him. You basically put a shield around a target. It can be yourself, it can be even an object, and it basically just has little lightning balls that circle around you and damage anybody that they hit. It's not even really a shield unless you talent it as a shield, so the name's a bit misleading. And then his E ability is the Earthbind Totem. It creates a totem that slows nearby enemies. The totem, it has a pretty significant health pool, so they're not easy to take down like the healing totem is. They basically just slow enemies. Occasionally I get confused and throw it down thinking it's going to do damage, but it's a great ability to use if you can get it in front of somebody so that it gets the slow on them. And then his trait here is the Ghost Wolf. This is his puppy form. You transform into a little puppy instead of using a mount, and it's also usable in combat. And it's important that you use in combat because you can talent it so that when you hit in your Ghost Wolf, it does extra damage. I believe it does without the talent. I guess I'm not sure. It only says that it increases your movement speed. This is what makes Rehgar very difficult to catch and to kill, because he can pretty much just transform into his mount and run away from you. I'm not sure about the extra damage though. so it certainly feels like it does extra damage without the talent. We'll have to look into that. And his heroics, he has 2 very good heroics, both very viable. Bloodlust, stir your allies into a frenzy, increasing attack speed and move speed. So this is definitely the talent that you go for when you have 2 support, or you just don't feel like you need the extra healing. It helps do a ton of damage, especially for certain heroes that have higher attack range or attack speeds in general. And of course the movement speed really helps engage. So this is really good, not even so much to capitalize on a combo, but cleaning up a mess. So if the enemy team is starting to disengage, you pop this, you're able to kind of close the gap a lot quicker and kill them off a lot quicker. And that's one thing to note. I think people use Bloodlust thinking, oh yeah, this is the team fighting point, we're just going to use it, which is fine, but it works really well to clean up team fights more than it does doing combos, I think, most of the time, because the attack speed isn't necessarily going to beef up your ultimates, it's not going to beef up your abilities, it's going to beef up your speed. So that's one thing that's important to note. It's not increasing your power, it's increasing your speed, which is helpful in killing down heroes, but generally when you engage in a team fight, you're using abilities and ultimates, so you want to try to use that towards the end of a team fight. At least that's how I would see it. I haven't really used it, so you guys can let me know if that's different than that. But his other heroic is the Ancestral Healing. Significantly heal an allied hero, and it does mean significantly. It's basically a full heal. It's always full healed whenever I've used it. Maybe it doesn't full heal an almost dead tank. I'm not sure. The one thing to note about this is it takes a couple seconds to, it says after a short delay, so it's maybe about 2 seconds to take off. So if somebody's about to die, you want to get it off on them before they die. So if somebody has an inch of health and an enemy is about to destroy them, don't bother using it on them. You can try, but if you could use it on someone else, if you use it, it's going to put like a 6 or 8 second cooldown on it if you use it and it fails. So it is a super strong heal. It is what makes Rehgar such a incredibly good support, but you do have to have the timing down. You do have to get it off just right. So those are his abilities. We will jump into a match and we will see how we do today.
I will fight to my last breath.
And here we are on the Garden of Terror, with the friendly team of Nova, Zagara, Malfurion, Raynor, and myself as Rehgar, and we're going to be going against Zeratul, Zagara, Tassadar, Rehgar, and another Nova. So, let's see, what do we want to pick up for our level 1 talent? Party in the bot. It looked like a lot of people really wanted to be down in that bottom lane, so we probably are going to be picking up the Empowering Charge. Lightning Shield increases basic attack damage. We'll try that. I haven't played Rehgar a whole lot. I really haven't looked into his talents. I know he is a super strong hero, though, so we're going to grab that. Let's just boost our shield. That seems like a good idea. Yep, that seems like a good idea. I do know as Rehgar that you want to be in this wolf form as much as possible because your basic attacks, hello Tassadar, and we just kind of spin around, we just let him know that I see him. I see you. Aha. Alright, we're just going to kind of hang out in lane here. I don't know how great Rehgar is going to be against Tassadar, but, you know, we'll lane with them. I don't have a problem with that. We don't have no problem. We'll just heal ourselves up here. And now I'm going to come down here, I'm going to throw my totem in the middle and then put my shield on that totem. That way it'll just kind of clear out that minion wave without me having to be engaged too far, too close to that Tassadar. Tassadar is going to keep poking at me, but I'm just going to keep working on the minion wave as I will be able to push it back a little further, and then I can just recall and heal myself. That's the plan, at least. We really need to not be in the middle of our minion wave, though, so that when he throws down his AoE damage, he's not affecting the minion wave and myself. You want him to choose if he wants to try to clear out the minion wave or if he wants to damage you with it. So we're going to go up here in the bushes and we're going to throw our totem down. As you can see, he basically wasted it. So that's exactly what you want to do when laning against a Tassadar, is make him waste those things, because they will usually target you, they find you to be more threatening, and there we go again, making mistakes. But thankfully, you know, he could have positioned it much better to hit more of my minions, so I'm alright with that. Alright, we'll just cruise over here, Rehgar. We're all good. We're healing up our minions. Well, the seeds are active, so we will cruise on down here, and then I'm going to throw my totem down. That's a little unnecessary, though. Now that I think about it, I could have just put it on myself. I don't think the totem does anything to help kill these guys. We're just going to keep trying to go into our wolf mode to get that attack damage, and then we'll engage on this Nova here a little bit, but wow, we get ganked hard. That was unfortunate. I certainly wasn't unexpected, as Tassadar was laning with me, so I was kind of hoping he would just go grab those other seeds, but maybe he probably grabbed them 100 times faster than I did. We are going to try to head up to the top garden tear, which this is a great play. We could have grabbed the bottom one, we could have shared the seeds, but we want them all. So we're going to come up here, since we know they're trying to get the top one, we're going to try to stop them from getting the top one, take the top one, and then we can work on that bottom one. So we are engaging on the enemy Rehgar. We are going to take him down just fine, and now we're going to just see if we can pick up as many of these seeds, and I'll scout out a little bit. Well, I pick up my next talent, which I think I want Pharaoh Heart, but I want this Zeratul much more. Come here, Zeratul. Ugh. Now, one thing to note, too, is if you are engaging on somebody in stealth, just pop your lightning shield, and as long as you get close to them, that will expose them. It will expose them. So you do have ways. We are picking up that feral talent. It basically just gives us higher regeneration when we run around in this wolf form like this. Let's engage on the enemy Tassadar. Hi, Tassadar. Okay. My team left me. My team left me. I was kind of wondering what we were doing up there. I figured we would have gone directly to pick up the rest of the seeds, and then we started pushing that middle lane, and I just kind of went with the team. I just thought, okay, but now I'm just going to head over to the team. Hopefully, looks like we are all going to head down to that bottom seed together. Not sure what we were doing there, so I don't know. Little confusion, not a big deal at all, just certainly not sure. I think somebody probably was pushing that middle lane and everybody else just thought, we'll throw this down and then we'll just leave. Hopefully Raynor leaves as well. Come on, Raynor. Let's come down here and engage on the enemy Nova. That is not a real Nova. That's the real Nova. She is going to fall to the slam of that miniature garden tear, and so is Rehgar. Now we're engaging on this Tassadar. He's going to fall back into his fort, so we'll come and help the friendly team pick up more seeds. Oh, hello, Zagara. Hello, Zigzag and Zagara. We'll throw down our totem, and she's pretty much going to be scared off. I'm not catching up with her. So I'll just hang out in lane. Now, we collected enough seeds to grab the first garden tear. That is a big win in my book. If you can grab the garden tear for first seeds, you're doing a darn good job. Darn tootin' good job. We will say that. And we're going to head back up to our post. Tassadar's up here, and Rehgar's up here, too. So we do have our garden tear running, but two members of the enemy team want to push up here. So I can just hang out with them. That'll ensure that they're not going to be bothering our garden tear, and hopefully that means that the garden tear will do a little better. Yeah, we'll just sit here and wipe our claws all over your face, Tassadar. We'll just wipe our claws all over your face. They're really dirty. What do we want here? We're going to pick up the Earth Shield. That's what we want. We're just going to try to beef up this shield as much as possible. And now, I believe, I wasn't really paying attention, but I believe this is the one that gives a shield with the shield. It's a little misleading. It's called the lightning shield, but it doesn't actually shield you. It just damages things around you, so you have to talent it to be a shield. We'll throw this down, and then we'll give that the lightning shield so that it can do some damage, and we'll just fall back here. All right, bye. I think we may need somebody back up here as they're going to try to push. These guys don't even care we have tear. I guess it's not a big deal. I'm just going to get a little bit of health, and then I'll just cruise up there. Looks like our terror did fall. They weren't able to secure any forts with it, which is too bad. I'm kind of surprised. You'd think with 4 members of the friendly team and a garden terror against 3 members of the enemy team, you could take a fort, but I don't think everybody engaged with the terror. It's not a big deal. All right, we're going to throw down our totem. We're just going to hang in the back. I don't want to overextend, but yeah, we'll just clean these guys up. Malfurion and Nova are going to chase down those guys, send them back to their fort. They're going to send them hiding, and we're going to go back into our little puppy form. Little puppy form here. It's very interesting. All right, we're going to engage on the enemy Rehgar here, see if we can do a little bit of damage to him, but we are getting focused by a few members of the enemy team, so I'm just going to casually walk out of there and then re-engage enemies. Oh, that enemy Zeratul. Hi, Zeratul. Hi, Zeratul. Papa Rehgar, he's coming in to say hello. We got to throw that shield on ourselves to expose him, and we are able to expose him. I'm going to take him down. I'm going to take him with me. I knew I was going down. I went deep, and the enemy team was falling back as the friendly team fell back. So if I was going down, that guy was going down with me, and that's how we roll as Rehgar. Rehgar the Enforcer. Yeah, as you can see, the enemy team is pushing pretty hard in the middle lane here. Friendly team doing a good job just pushing them back, though. So rather than join in on this fight, and a couple people are getting trapped in the maw. Unfortunate, but the enemy team is falling back, so it's not going to matter. I think we should be grabbing camps right now. Get camps to hit 10. We are a little bit behind on XP. The enemy team has their ultimates, which is why it was good that they were behind our forts and not engaging too far, because we probably would have got destroyed. Let's throw that down, and really, there's absolutely no reason to throw that down. I can just put the shield on myself and then turn into a wolf, pop out of a wolf, and attack. And we'll just sit here, and we're going to wipe our claws all over these guys. I guess more like their stomach. We can't even reach their face. The seeds are spawning, but I should be able to finish off this camp pretty quick. It doesn't look like they took the camp down on the bottom. So, yeah, just, whatever. Now, grabbing the camps before seeds is a really big win, and it will really help you, especially when you are trying to play competitively, because if you can win over the camps right before an objective, the enemy team either has to ignore those camps and take a lot of siege damage, or they have to defend those camps, which gives you an advantage at picking up the objective. As you can see, I collected a lot of these seeds up here in the top, and now I'm just probably going to have to leave. I will battle this Tassadar a little bit. As I am new to Rehgar, I want to see what his abilities are, and I don't think I'm going to fall. I don't, because I have my ultimate up here, and the enemy Rehgar is engaging, so we're just going to pop off that ancestral healing on ourselves, and then run away. Running away. We'll head back up to the lane here, clear this out real quick. I don't want to just not do anything up here, I guess. But maybe I should head down with the friendly team. We'll kind of take the detour route, hopefully avoid any confrontations on our way down there, and we'll request some help. And I'm just going to throw this down, throw my shield on it, and that's just going to clear out some of those minions. I won't necessarily get the XP from it, I don't believe, but those minions will fall, and that'll help our push a little bit better. So now we're coming down here, we're grabbing some more seeds. The enemy does get their tear, but we need to focus this thing down. We can't get distracted. If we ignore this, if we fall back too soon and don't get enough seeds, the enemy team could easily catch up, and right now we're at the seed advantage. We're at the advantage. We actually have another Garden Terror. This is our second to their first, so that's pretty good. I'm going to head back. Malfurion's going to head back. So, that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. Malfurion was recalling. I can only assume that it was there. We're going to throw that totem down, clear out that wave, and engage on the enemy Zagara. See? Come on. His name's not Zagara, it's Zeratul. But I'm chasing him down as best I can. I'm going to pop the shield, which is going to expose him in stealth. Please tell me we're going to be able to get this kill. Please tell me. Zagara's trying to stop me. She is going to stop me. All right, Zagara. That was rude. That was rude. That was very rude. Let's heal ourselves up and some members of the friendly team. And nobody took that. Malf was getting... Sorry. And now he's here. I don't understand. I have a little bit of miscommunication. My bad. No big deal. Yeah, I did, but then I saw you recall. So I could have just said, never mind, you can have it. All good. It's all just a little miscommunication. It's really not a big deal at all. We are going to heal ourselves up. This Garden Terror, he just wants to rumble with the other Garden Terror. We're just having some Garden Terror on Garden Terror action. We are going to need to cast the Ancestral Healing on ourselves, keep ourselves alive, and now we're going to engage on that enemy Rehgar. I want him to die! He's going to get his heal off, though. The Battle of Ancestral Healing is real. It is real, but we are going to pop into the puppy form and engage on this Tassadar a little bit more. I mean, I have the backing of a Garden Terror. I'm not afraid. The enemy team pretty much wasting their Garden Terror. Instead of continuing... I guess they didn't completely waste it. They did finish off our top fort, but we are getting focused down by the enemy Nova. I think we are going to fall. Triple tap coming out, and that's it. Yep, poor Rehgar. But we got our next talent, so we can think about that, which is just going to be probably Lightning Shield, reducing cool... I think we're just going to pick the Lightning Shield, because I don't know what else to pick. Otherwise, increases Ghost Wolf basic attack bonus. That wouldn't be too bad. Let's see. Let's take a look what's going on up here. The triple tap is not enough to take down the enemy Rehgar. That's okay. We'll pick up that shield talent. We'll just go all shield build. I would suggest if you're new to a hero to try to pick talents that are going to have good synergy with each other, or just focus on one ability and beefing that up. That'll really help you see how valuable those talents are. And if you do it with enough different talents and builds, you'll be able to kind of create your own build. Otherwise, you can always use somebody else's build and just play off of that. That works as well. Looks like Zeratul is in a bit of trouble, but he's going to get away again. That darn Zeratul. He's always getting away. We're just going to pick up this camp, though. Why not? The friendly team stealing the siege giants from the enemy team, so that's wonderful. We'll just continue slapping these guys in the stomach here. And our buddy Rainer is going to help us take this out without issues. Camps will help with seeds. Yeah, I think, yeah, they get that. They get that, yo. They get that. Zagara's coming down there to help pick up the camp. Unfortunately, Malfurion and Nova are in a bit of trouble as they are caught out of position trying to steal that other siege giant camp. That's why I pinged these ones on this side, because I assumed since we stole their top siege giants camp that... is our Rainer DC'd? I think our Rainer is DC'd. Maybe he'll be back. Maybe it's a temporary thing. I'm pretty sure our Rainer's DC'd, though. So, anyways, we're going to come up here. We're going to hide in the bushes. Yeah, that's right. The nice thing about Rehgar... Hello, Rehgar! I'm going to steal your seeds, and I'm just going to keep on running. See you later. Oh, hi, Zagara. You're going to try to body block me? Yeah, okay. I'm just going to keep on running. I am going to heal myself. Oh, yes. As our good friend... Palatine would say, the Church of Rehgar. You must believe. We're just gonna clear out this camp. I'm not pleased with this camp doing business up in the top lane. You guys take your business somewhere else, mercenaries. That's enough. It's fine. It looks like they're still pushing according to the icon, but there's one guy with like a couple hits, so I'm not gonna stick around. I'm gonna come down here and help us secure this miniature garden tear. Get some more seeds. It looks like the enemy Nova is being a bit of a bothersome trouble. We're going to come here and let's make sure we get all these as the enemy team's starting to engage. Uh-oh. I got you, girl. I got you, girl. Oh, I don't got you, girl. But I will see if I can get vengeance on the enemy Zeratul. Here we go. Goodbye, Zeratul. With the help of the Moonfire, we are able to take him down. So that was great. Nice job, Alfie. Double support for the win. We got some more of this Garden Terror on Garden Terror action. So if you're into that, there's a lot of it going on this match. And a lot of enemy team members are focusing me down. So let's just bail. See ya. You want to try to kill Rehgar? Oh, hello, Nova. Hello, Nova. Oh, can we take her down? We are going to give ourselves the Ancestral Healing and completely annihilate the enemy Nova. And now we're going to come in here and just poke at this Rehgar. This is going way better than I thought it would. I mean, I saw so many enemy members, and now I just see Rehgar. And this stupid Garden Terror that's collecting seeds. I'm sorry, but it's this is not what you want to do with a Garden Terror. This is not what you want to do with a Garden Terror. Enemy Rehgar trying to help out his buddy Garden Terror. Probably, what is he doing? Does that plant even hurt that thing? I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure he's just laying that plant and it does absolutely nothing. Oh, man. The matchmaking is real today. Oh, Tassadar pulling out his Archon form. We are going to have to bail. I'm going to heal myself up and just keep moving. Keep moving, Rehgar. You got this. Somebody else healed me, which is going to help me stay alive. And it looks like the enemy Rehgar fell to something, so that's wonderful. We are going to re-engage this Malfurion and Nova. I'm starting to feel like they're the only people on my team. Enemy Zeratul is going to engage on us, and I'm going to cast the Ancestral Healing on myself as Malfurion's got his ultimate rolling. I think we're all going to be just darn fine. We're just going to stay here and slap that Tassadar around a little bit more. Poke our claws into his back. And, hey, no, that's a Nova. I will block the triple tap. I am not doing a good job blocking the triple tap, but we do save Nova, and we do take down the enemy Nova. That is a nice triple kill right there. A nice triple kill, I would say, by the friendly team of Rehgar, Malfurion, Nova, and two other people that do other things in the map. Still, I mean, where is he? Where's Zagara? Where's Rainer? What are they doing? Who cares? We're going to engage on Tassadar as he is very low on health, and his darn shield's probably going to save him, but I'm just going to take his fort away. If you want to run away, I'm going to take your fort. How's that sound? The enemy Zagara throwing out her Banelings. They're not going to do anything. And there is our Rainer. He's showing up. He wants to help. I think we should bail, though. We should bail. Good. People are bailing. That's good. I want Zagara to take that camp. Zagara, can you take that camp? All right, well, Malfurion and I will take this camp down here, and it looks like Zagara and Rainer will take that camp, so that is great. At least Rainer listens to me. And I think our Rainer I have not been paying attention. I've been just too darn engaged, but I think our Rainer may be a bot. the entire game. I have no idea, but I saw the name Rainer above his name a while ago, and I saw it just now, so he's either having DC issues as I am looking at him, or when I'm not looking at the text in chat. We are going to pick up this camp here, and he's still bot Rainer. Come for last camp. Please everybody, come. I want to make sure that we don't get ganked by the enemy team. So we're going to engage on Tassadar. He's the only one here. Go, Tassadar. See ya, buddy. See ya. The puppy, Rehgar, is going to take you down. And now he's going to take his claws and dig them deep into these siege giants. So we didn't need everybody, but I felt much safer. Enemy Rehgar, we'll just kind of chase him out of town. Get out of here. This is the real Rehgar. You're just some fake Rehgar. He's a false prophet. Oh, and look at this mercenary push. I would feel comfortable about pushing with this. The seeds are going to be coming up in a little bit, but you know what? The enemy team, they can choose between collecting those seeds. Nice. Very nice. They can choose between collecting these seeds, or they can choose between stopping our push. And we'll see what they pick up. I'm going to be grabbing up Storm Shield. That seems like an excellent talent. It is going to just increase the power of the double support. You may have been wondering why I didn't pick up Bloodlust. And part of the reason is because I just picked up Ancestral Healing by... Oh, Nova! Nova, get her down! Yes, she is down. That's a clone. We were able to take her down. The enemy Zagara throwing in her Banelings, but she ain't going to do much damage. She ain't got nothing against this. I mean, we got Malfurion's Healing Ultimate. I have my Ancestral Healing, and I'm just going to go for this core. I'm going balls deep right now. I don't care. This feels good. We are pushing this enemy team around heavily right now. So let's just let's punish them for doing whatever the heck they've been doing. They're probably split trying to collect seeds, and we, between Malfurion and I, and of course the friendly Nova, we are pretty much just going to stick around and... Okay, maybe not. Ancestral Healing. There we go. Rehgar, we're good. All right, let's engage on the enemy Rehgar. I think we got him out of position. I think we do. Oh, he's going to probably get away. Rehgar is quite a tough hero to engage on, as I hope I've been demonstrating. Don't think I've fallen too many times other than the few terrible choices that I've had. We're going to come cast our Lightning Shield. We're casting it on Malfurion. I don't know if I explained this with one of my previous talents. Keep poking. And I think it's time to leave. I think it's time to leave. I want to stay, but I think it's time to leave. Oh, man. I don't... Where was everybody else, though? I mean, if... Oh, the enemy Zeratul is going to fall again, and we are going to throw... Oh, we are going to just die. Well, we took down that Zeratul, and that was fun. Malfurion now fallen. The enemy team finally regrouping. They didn't want to lose their core. We got maybe overstayed just a bit. Just a bit. Just a bit. Oh, man, I really need to try not to talk and do this. And nice triple tap. Oh, nice. Triple tap battle going out right now, but unfortunately the friendly Nova is going to fall in. Oh, the triples. Oh, the triples. And now it looks like Zagara is coming to push down our lanes. Is that that must be a Master Skin Zagara. I'm pretty sure that's a Master Skin Zagara there. That's almost got her with the reset. So the reason that our friendly Rainer. Rainer, there, right by you, Rainer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We have a bot Rainer. He's been bot Rainer the whole time, hasn't he? Oh. Oh. Shoot. Should have pinged him. If you have a bot on your team, you can just ping them, and they will follow you around. Now I was dead, so I don't think he would have followed me. But now, I wonder... I'll get it. Malfurion and I both thinking the same thing. Malfurion, he is just going to give me the Garden Tear. We're all over that. Malfurion and I, we know what's going on. We don't need Rehgar playing. And we don't need our Zagar to be around in any team fighting engagements. We are doing just fine, and we are now the Garden Terror. We're going to go wreak some havoc on the enemy base. But what I was wondering about the bot is when I was pinging camps, it seemed like he, fall back to me. I want the friendly team to fall back to me. I don't want them to engage too soon, as if they fall, I will have a hard time pushing all by my lonesome. Go in together. Okay. They are able to take down the enemy Zagara. So let's see. I think I want to push to win here. I think I want to push to win, especially now knowing that our Rainer, it looks like the enemy Nova, nope, she just DC'd. So this is a full 4-on-5 situation here, and I think we're going to win this darn game. Holy crap. I think we are going to win this game on a 4-5. Oh, Zeratul, no, buddy. No. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Alright, we're just going to slap away at this core. The enemy does have their Garden Terror up. It's more Garden Terror on Garden Terror action. I'm going to ping Rehgar so that he can come and help us push this, even though I don't think we need him. I don't think we need that, Rainer. See ya, core. Good game. Good game. As you can see, we actually did pretty good hero damage in comparison. I mean, we were top on our team underneath Nova, of course. But wow! I can't believe that we just won with Bot Rainer. That may have been the first bot win that I've had, at least in a long time. I know I have had some, but I don't know if I've ever had one where they've been gone the whole game. I'm going to have to go back, rewatch that video, and see how long he was gone. I'm sure you guys may have noticed earlier than as I was just very engaged. Rehgar, like I said, very new hero to me. I've got him to level 6, but I've kind of slowly leveled him as he's been free week to week. I did recently purchase him so that now I can use him in Hero League, because occasionally I do get stuck with the role of healer, and I think Rehgar is very strong. I just need to better my Rehgar play, but I think that was a pretty good example of him. I mean, how can you complain about winning 4v5, really? Yeah, I'm sure somebody will figure out a way to complain about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. That seems really cool. I was actually just going to record this as a practice run for Rehgar and then come back and get you guys a good build that I figured out. But now that I know that we won with a bot, I think this is going to be the video. If you guys want another Rehgar video, feel free to ask. I don't mind playing him again. I will be playing him a lot anyways. So if you guys want another Rehgar video, let me know. I will give you a better play Rehgar video, but I don't know if I can beat a 4v5 situation like that. So until next time. Yeah, would you look at that? You guys stuck around. I decided to add this clip towards the end of the video just to kind of talk about what happened in that match. As you can see on the stat screens here, we were outdone by kills. We were totally outdone by damage. Other than Nova, I had done more damage than our Zagara, Malfurion, Rainer, which isn't surprising. Rehgar is it's definitely high damage. He can be even higher if you build him more for it. It was their team. They didn't necessarily do bad on a player-to-player level, but their teamwork thing that really hurt them was their usage of Garden Terrors. And I just wanted to point out how important it is for you to be able to do the right things as a Garden Terror, because they were doing things like trying to pick up seeds and doing a lot of 1v1, trying to kill heroes. They were basically using the Garden Terror as a super beefed up hero, which is not what they are intended for. They are best used to walk in, dropping plants, and protecting their plants. And that's really what they are there for. I mean, that's, in my opinion, what they designed them to be, is to be these guys who just drop plants to do a ton of structure damage, and you protect them with your polymorph. And they also give you a really strong auto attack so that, you know, enemy heroes are afraid to engage you. And what they tried to use it for was basically just hero damage and to secure seeds. And that is a terrible idea. I think that has a big part of why they lost the match. And then the part what we did correctly is that even though we had a bot, we didn't just give up, we didn't just drop GG, you know, at the beginning of the game when he dropped out. Nobody really paid attention to it. We just kept playing, we kept pushing forward, and we capitalized. At the end of the game there, even actually in the middle of the game, we were pushing that core. That was a pretty good attempt. We got the core down to half health, which really helped us push it quickly in the end of the game, though I don't know if we necessarily needed it. But sometimes you need to be able to make those plays, and you need to engage. If we would have engaged with a full team at that point, when we first engaged on the core, we could have possibly won it right there. But Zagara was off doing other things, and Rainer was bot Rainer, and I don't think anybody really paid attention to that. So it was a really fun match, though. I just wanted to point out, like I said, really pay attention to what you're doing with the Garden Terror. Make sure you are trying to land down that plant as much as possible, protect it as much as possible, and throw it down in as many bases as you have to. Sometimes it's hard to keep landing it in the same base. If you can't take one base, do some damage to all the bases, whatever you have to do. And like I said, don't give up on maps early. I've played so many games lately where people like drop out of the game at level 4 or level 5 because the enemy team is a few levels ahead. That is ridiculous. I have been in many games where we have been down 3-4 levels and we come back and win it. And I think this is a good example of why you don't just give up because the cards aren't playing in your favor at the moment. Though we seem to do pretty well without the help of a human player Rainer. So, like I said, just a little bit of a bonus talk clip. I don't know if anybody will actually stick around to hear it. So if you guys like more recaps and stuff, definitely let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue to focus on more gameplay than anything else. And until next time.